Hallo kijkers van plezier 90 en welkom weer terug bij een nieuwe aflevering van Ark. Vandaag gaan we met heel wat gozers praten. So, let's go.
Please don't bother me, I'm quite busy.
Met wat? Aan het raam kijken.
Another failure headed this way.
Met wat ben je busy? Door het raam heen kijken. Jongens, ik wil heel veel dingen vragen aan mensen. Alles wat je hier vindt wil ik sowieso even met mensen gevraagd hebben. Dus ja.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Want ik wil echt heel veel informatie hebben. En ik weet, voor de main storyline moeten we naar de bar. Maar dat gaan we ook nog wel doen.
Not a good idea.
Nee, pens pakken. Ik weet niet of dat een goed idee is. Een stok.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Kunnen we mooi op de kop slaan. Nee, dit ding.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Nou, meestal is het ook dit. Dat we met mensen kunnen praten.
I said I was busy. Interesting. He looks studious and sincere and hardworking. Good. A challenge.
Oké. Nou, dan gaan we...
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Oh, dit kunnen we niet doen. Maar dit dan.
Not now, I'm thinking. We should really offer a retail sales for dummies course. That's where most of these kids will end up.
Jij bent echt een gemeenerik. Dit dan.
I said I was busy. Interesting. He looks studious and sincere and hardworking. Good. A challenge.
Oké, dan hebben we nog een paar dingen om op te vragen. Hier bijvoorbeeld.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Oké, deze dan. Ook niet. Oké, nou. Dan gaan we weer verder. Want de omgeving heb ik allemaal wel verkend. Alleen de mensen heb ik nog niet echt alles gevraagd.
Not a good idea.
Oké. Nou, broek dan.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Ja, je zou het allemaal wel kunnen vragen, hè?
Not a good idea.
Jongens, ik wil gewoon alles uitproberen. Ik ben echt zo'n persoon die zo'n game echt heel goed wil verkennen. Oké, dit dan. Nee, niet dat broek.
No, that won't work.
Ja, ik zei ook niet de broek, ik zei dit.
He's not a regular at this bar. I better ask people who may have seen him.
Oké. Deze dan. Oh, dat kan ook niet. Deze. Nope. Deze.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Deze.
I won't need any help figuring out a way to screw Readerman over. I've got plenty of ideas.
Oké. Ik kan deze trouwens niks beantwoorden. Die narrator. Dat work en studie at the same time. Oh!
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Hierover kan hij allemaal dingen beantwoorden. Oké.
No, that won't work.
Oké, dat is handig.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Ja, waarom zou je trouwens een broek bij hebben? Je hebt al een broek aan.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Oké. En dit dan.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Kunnen we niet op jou klikken? Direct me an item, I will give you a clue. Hier.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Dit dan. Beep beep. One of Alicia's classmates would like to be less honest than her. Oké. Dit dan. Beep beep. The coach seems to be related to his job. Getting blamed and Sylvia to meet could clear things a bit. Oké, en wat stond hier het laatste? Beep beep, a few time to prepare for the exam. Oké. En dit dan? Beep beep. If Blaine had to go home for some reason, he would see Sylvia and have their meeting. Oké, en deze. Beep beep. The most classic is often the most expensive. Oké. Ik vind het allemaal best. Misschien dat we hem nog wat dingen kunnen vragen.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Want we krijgen op zich best wel veel goede informatie. Alleen niet van die persoon.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
En waarschijnlijk heeft hij nog wel wat te zeggen over die persoon.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Nou, die range.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Oké, nou, dan gaan we over dingen vragen. Oh, dat wil niet. Dit dan. Nee. Dit dan. Waarom kan hij dat niet vragen? Ja, dit kan hij vragen.
So, this woman with a serious attitude problem looking for you. She said she'd wait for you at the cafe next to your apartment.
Ah, you must mean Sylvia, my ex. Are you jealous?
I have all the attitude I need. I don't have to be jealous of hers. Though, I'd rather not run into any of your exes after I've spent the night at your apartment.
Said Alicia, failing to contain her jealousy.
I swear I'm going to kill you.
Sorry?
Sorry, I was thinking of Reitherman.
Oké. En deze gozer dan.
I won't need any help figuring out a way to screw Reitherman over. I've got plenty of ideas.
Oké. Ik weet niet waarom we dat niet meer kunnen vragen. Maar hier is nog een andere gozer.
Not a good idea.
Dit dan.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Oké, kom op. Dit.
No, I shouldn't do that.
En deze dan.
Not a good idea.
Dit dan.
He's standing right there. It wouldn't be terribly discreet to ask, would it?
Van wat? Ik weet niet. Dit dan.
Seriously? I never even considered the headbanger. Thank you!
Oké. Ik weet niet wat het inhoudt, maar dit dan. Oh, dat wil niet. Dit dan.
No, I shouldn't do that.
God, kan ik weer helemaal terug naar die mensen om dat weer te vragen. En dit dan.
I won't need any help figuring out a way to screw Reitherman over. I've got plenty of ideas.
Oké. Nou, nu kan ik dus wel...
Not a good idea.
Moet ik wel weer terug. Want ik weet niet waar die headbanger is.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Oké, kan ik dan aan Readerman vragen? Jongens, ik ben echt even heel erg strikt met dat ik iedereen echt alles wil
Doesn't sound
vragen.
very reasonable.
Gewoon omdat ik echt alle informatie wil hebben. Omdat ik dit soort verhaalgames, met echt een goed verhaal. Ik wil gewoon al het verhaal spelen wat ik maar kan. Oké, kan ik dit
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
en dit dan?
No, that won't work.
Jongens, ik weet dat de meeste dat niet veel werkt, maar dan zal je net zien dat je eentje overslaat en bij hem werkt het wel.
No, that won't work.
Plus er zijn niet zo heel veel mensen.
Not a
dus
good
ja.
idea.
Oké, in ieder geval dit dan.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Oké, hier dan.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Oké, dit.
Doesn't sound very reasonable. No, I shouldn't do that.
Oké, dan is er nog één ding.
I won't need any help figuring out a way to screw Reitherman over. I've got plenty of ideas.
Oké. Nou, dan gaan we verder. Oh, dan kunnen we die andere agent wat vragen.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Volgens mij zijn er nog 4 personen waar ik aan dingen kan vragen voordat ik de
Doesn't
bar in
sound very
kan.
reasonable.
Dus we zijn hier snel doorheen. Oké, kom op.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Oké.
Not a good idea.
Dit dan.
You didn't happen to see a tall, good-looking guy in a suit around here the day before yesterday, did you?
Ms. Van Volish, I wish I could help you, but there are so many Zuzudra employees prowling the district these days because of the university reforms, it's hard to pick out one from another.
Oké. En dit dan. Dit kunnen we niet vragen. Dit dan.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Ja, hij zou misschien kunnen weten waar die gozer was. En dit
I
dan.
won't need any help figuring out a way to screw Reitherman over. I've got plenty of ideas.
Oké, nou dan gaan we daar naartoe. Oké, kunnen we ook die hond nog wat dingen vragen of niet? Weet ik niet.
Not a good idea.
Nee, we kunnen die hond die dingen vragen. Oké, nou, nu nou dan.
Doing it while he's still inside kinda defeats the purpose, don't you think?
Oké, dus dat kan niet.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Dit dan.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Dit dan.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Kunnen we hem eruit krijgen dan, überhaupt?
Nuno? Are you there?
Go away! Leave me alone!
Nee, we
I'm
kunnen
out
er
of
niet
here.
in.
Try to cheer up, okay, Nuno?
Kunnen we die dingen vragen dan?
He's not a regular at this bar. I better ask people who may have seen him.
Oké, dit dan. Ook niet. Dit dan.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Oké, er zijn weinig dingen die kunnen, joh.
I won't need any help figuring out a way to screw Readerman over. I've got plenty of ideas.
Oké, gaan we die kant op. Oh, rat.
Strangely adorable. I wonder where it came from. The sanitation system should have taken care of any vermin.
Ik zou niet weten. In ieder geval, we gaan eventjes naar die subway. En dan gaan we op weg naar die andere mevrouw. Die hier zit. En die gaan we ook dingen vragen.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
En dan zijn we bijna door alle
Doesn't
mensen
sound
heen.
very reasonable.
En dan ben ik op zich ook best
Doesn't
wel...
sound very reasonable.
Ik weet niet, ben ik op zich best wel blij mee. Want ik bedoel,
Not a good idea.
de hele tijd die dingen slepen. En horen dat niet kan, dat is ook niet echt leuk. Oké, wat is dit? Oh god, kan ik iedereen weer gaan vragen over die rat?
Not a good idea.
Nou ja, dat doe ik zo wel. Ik vraag zometeen iedereen wel over die rat.
Doesn't sound very reasonable. No, that won't work.
Dit is echt zo vervelend, hè?
Doesn't sound very
De
reasonable.
hele tijd slepen. Jongens, ik hoop dat dit nog een beetje leuk is om te zien.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Nou ja, we zijn er bijna doorheen.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Ik moet alleen nog alle spullen naar hem toe slepen.
Not a good idea.
En dan moet ik iedereen straks nog vragen over die rat. En dan, kunnen we zeg maar de bar in. Dus we zijn er bijna doorheen. Na deze hebben we nog één persoon. En dan ja, hebben we iedereen alles gevraagd.
Doesn't sound very reasonable. Maybe a bit. They look like they've known each other a while.
Still, just a bit?
You're talking way too much. You know that?
Oké, kunnen we hier naar binnen? Ik weet dat daar waarschijnlijk niemand binnen zit. Nee, er zit niemand binnen. Oké, nou, exit. En dan, ja. Dan gaan we op weg richting al die andere mensen. Want ik moet over die rat nog natuurlijk wat vragen. Oké, nou dan gaan we eerst aan deze gozer vragen.
Listen, I need to catch that rat alive. Any ideas?
You could use what's called a humane trap, you know, one that doesn't kill. Maybe make something that'll lure him inside. But you'll need to close it from a distance, otherwise he'll escape before you do it.
Well, obviously, yes, of course. But I don't have the first idea where to get one.
Oké. Oh, als hij grijs was geworden, dan hadden we hem klaar. Oké, maar dus een muizenval of zo, zei hij. Oké, misschien weet nu nog wat. Nooit. Oké. Dan gaan we weer verder naar dat university. Waar weer 4 mensen zijn. Oké, dan gaan we hun even wat vragen.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Maar jongens, bekijk het positief. Nu we de meeste dingen naar mensen hebben toegesleept. hoeven het niet nog een keer te doen.
What do you think of this?
Oké. Nou, dan gaan we even naar dat meisje daar en naar Readerman. En daarna ga ik naar de laatste persoon waar ik alles nog aan kan vragen.
Your friend is furry, funny, and a rat?
Hey! Mr. Bubbles is not a rat. He's an exceedingly rare Andromedan hamster. A rat, as you call him, is neither lovely or loving.
But certainly cheaper.
Oké. Waarom moet vertellen we haar niet trouwens dat die rat daar bij die riool zit? Nou, even vragen aan Readerman.
Not a good idea.
Nee, ik wil dat vragen. Dit.
Please don't bother me, I'm quite busy. Ah, another failure headed this way.
Oké. Nou, dan gaan we op weg naar de laatste persoon waaraan ik alles kan vragen. Het probleem is dat we nu wel dat hele stuk weer moeten gaan lopen. Dus dat kost wel flink wat tijd. En dat is hier, deze kant op. Hier is de laatste persoon waaraan we alles kunnen vragen. Oké, nou. Slepen we even alles.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Oké, de broek dan.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Dit ding dan.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Oké, wat is dit trouwens? Oh, ik weet niet wat het is. Dit dan.
No, that won't work.
Oké, deze. Oh, hier kan wat.
Hey, Frankie. Did you see Blaine in your bar recently? I found this paper. It seemed to have time written down on it.
In fact, I did. Kept an eye on him too, just in case he was up to anything. Strange though, he came in, ordered a drink, barely touched it. Spent the whole time watching Reatherman.
You're sure that's what he was doing?
Am I sure? Of course I'm sure. Then he got a call, wrote something down, and rushed out of here.
Interesting.
Oké, dat is interessant, ja. Kunnen we dit nog vragen? Nee. Kunnen we dit nog vragen?
Did you know that your employee here has a business on the side selling answers for the university exams?
Oh, sure. He sells lots of other cheats, too. He's an enterprising lad.
Frankie!
What?
Oké. En die rat dan.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Oké, want deze gozer heeft best wel veel informatie.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Ja, ik heb ook niet Ja, continue zeker, maar kom op.
Not a good idea.
Oké, nou dan wordt het tijd om de bar in te gaan. Want ja, dat wil het verhaal. Dus we gaan naar het verhaal luisteren. Nou, op, naar binnen.
Frankie's bar?
Not exactly.
Oké. Walroes.
Hey, Mr. Walrus. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at the university?
Don't even talk about it. With all that construction, you can't think. It's driving me crazy. I've left a substitute for the urgent task, so I could come here and take a break.
Okay. What's with all the construction at the university?
What's with all the construction at the university?
Some security thing. When the coffee machine broke down, 2 students went on a rampage.
What happened?
Not much. Broke some furniture, like that.
I mean, what happened to the students?
I don't understand you humans. 2 young caffeine addicts suffering concussions, you get all worried. Meanwhile, the real drama is ignored. Workers like me have to put up with that construction.
I can see how that would upset you. So, are they updating the security? New cameras?
No, they've got a more effective way of dealing with it. They're installing a bunch of new coffee machines.
Okay, you must be exhausted.
You must be exhausted.
I perceive a note of sarcasm in your tone. You should know I have 236 active muscles in my face alone.
Thanks for the alien biology lesson.
I tell you this so you understand that in my job, I'm obligated to smile at everyone I encounter. 236 muscles moving in this manner over and over again, all day long. Believe me, it can be a grueling task.
Okay. Wow, the bar's really changed, hasn't it?
Wow, the bar's really changed, hasn't it?
Yes, but some things have remained exactly the same.
The stink from the kitchen?
The stink from the kitchen.
Something much more important. Its location.
Its location?
Yes. This bar remains just far enough from the university to enjoy a quiet break, but close enough that I can get back before anyone thinks I've cut out of work.
Oké. Ik wil even die andere dingen nog vragen.
Wow, the bar's really changed, hasn't it?
Yes, but some things have remained exactly the same.
The incredibly bad service.
The incredibly bad service.
Something much more important. Its location.
Its location?
Yes. This bar remains just far enough from the university to enjoy a quiet break, but close enough that I can get back before anyone thinks I've cut out of work.
Oké, en dan de laatste ding.
Wow, the bar's really changed, hasn't it?
Yes, but some things have remained exactly the same.
Okay, the piece of gum I stuck under this table 2 years ago is still there.
The piece of gum I stuck under this table 2 years ago is still here?
Something much more important. Its location.
Its location?
Yes. This bar remains just far enough from the university to enjoy a quiet break, but close enough that I can get back before anyone thinks I've cut out of work.
Okay, enjoy your meal.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you. I would ask you to join me, but I eat so slowly. It's because of my digestion, you understand, not because I'm trying to avoid work.
Okay. Television. Oké, dan gaan we deze dingen even aan hem vragen.
No, that won't work.
Oké, nou dit dan.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Dit dan.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Dit dan. Nee, dat is very stick.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Kom op, dit en dan die wrench.
No, that won't work.
Jongens, sorry als ik een beetje heel veel dingen naartoe sleep. Maar het kost wel, en dat het zoveel tijd kost. Maar ik wil gewoon even alles weten. Deze dan.
Doesn't sound very reasonable.
Die hamster dan. Nee, dit dan.
I won't need any help figuring out a way to screw Wiederman over. I've got plenty of ideas.
Oké. Dit is de exit. Oké. Cutter.
A simple cutter to cut very thin paper or plastic, barely sharp, so not worth much more.
Okay. Dirty table.
A table so encrusted in filth, looking at it gives you hepatitis, and you'd be better off eating from a filled toilet.
Doesn't Frankie make you clean this mess?
Hey, Mr. Frankie told me, and I quote, "Treat it like it's your own." So that's what I'm doing.
And this Frankie is a friend of yours, is he?
Okay. Oh, notebook.
Alcohol-soaked notes, doused in the fear of students certain to fail their instructor's exam.
Let me guess. Reitherman's class?
Oké.
Total hell, baby.
Oké. Er is niet echt meer, oké. Gitaar.
Nice guitar.
It's an original, baby. Maple neck, original pickups, strung the other way around for left-handed genius.
Hendrix.
Who? I'm talking about me.
Oh, een opscheppertje dus, oké. Jukebox.
As Beethoven said, music constitutes a revelation higher than philosophy.
What have you got there?
It's my band, the Techno Demons from the Underworld. Rock on!
I weep for the future.
Oké. Wat is er nog meer? Car.
Bitch and flames. More too fast, too foodious than ever, I see.
Oké, is er nog meer? Behalve deze gozer niks meer.
Sup, dude?
Dude? Honestly, is there anyone who can talk normally?
Relax, babe. I don't even know your name yet.
Babe? How about if I tell you, you promise to never call me babe or dude again?
Absolutely promise.
I'm Alicia.
Alicia? That's a seriously pretty name, dude.
Just a second, I know you. You are the watchman from the warehouse back in chapter 1.
Just a second, I know you. You're the watchman from the warehouse back in chapter 1.
Do we know each other?
You don't remember me?
Sorry, dude. You'll have to be more specific. I've had a lot of women in my life, you know.
Yes, but unlike the girls in your porn mags, I'm real.
Huh. No, I'd remember you if we'd met before. I'm sure of it.
Maybe it's because you were so busy staring at my cleavage, you never bothered to look at my face.
You sure you don't remember me?
Sure you don't remember me?
Very sure, dude.
Oh god, en dan is er nog een optie, dus...
Just a second, I know you. You're the watchman from the warehouse back in chapter 1.
Do we know each other?
You don't remember me?
Sorry, dude. You'll have to be more specific. I've had a lot of women in my life, you know.
Yes, but unlike the girls in your porn mags, I'm real.
Huh. No, I'd remember you if we'd met before. I'm sure of it.
Maybe it's because you were so busy staring at my cleavage, you never bothered to look at my face.
Try to remember, you are on watch outside this warehouse.
Try to remember. You were on watch outside this warehouse.
Wait, at the warehouse? Dude, the only girl I ever met there stole my keys. I got fired because of that.
Oh, Wow, I clearly have you confused with someone else because I would never do something like that.
Okay, so you are running Frankie's bar now?
So you're running Frankie's bar now?
That's right, dude. And I've enrolled in an online entrepreneurs course for up-and-coming moneymakers. Hold on to your shorts, because this is a whole new era for Too Fast, Too Foodious. Things are gonna change around here. I've already started with that jukebox, but that's just the beginning.
Okay, can I have a hamburger with the works?
Can I have a hamburger with the works?
Sorry, we're not doing hamburgers with the works anymore.
But that was the only half-decent thing you made here.
Exactly. My teacher says that the second rule of good trading is to provide a quality product. That's why we're only serving double Whack Royale Deluxe burgers from now on.
And the difference is...
It's the same burger, but now with half the meat, a quarter of the cheese, and the bun is extra.
So what the fuck makes it double, then?
I'm charging twice what we charged for the old one.
That's a total ripoff. Didn't you say the first rule of trading was provide a quality product?
Actually, that's the second rule. The first rule is, if you're the only burger joint in the district, you can charge whatever the fuck you want.
Come on, man. Couldn't you just make me one as a favor?
And break the third rule of trading?
I'm going to regret asking this, but what is the third rule of trading? Don't do any favors for anyone?
How did you know that? Did you do the course too?
Okay, long hair, black t-shirt with a dragon on it. My powers of detection, tell me. You're into rock and roll?
Long hair, black t-shirt with a dragon on it. My powers of deduction tell me you're into rock and roll.
Rock and roll. The only good music is trash country metal from the middle of last century.
That's amazing! Me too! Totally!
Oh yeah? So what's your favorite group?
Oh nee hè. God, dit zijn er heel veel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Midnight.
Midnight.
Warriors.
They don't ring a bell.
Ja, ik ken het niet meer.
See you around, dude.
Ik ken niet meer van rock'n'roll. Maar ik kan wel wat dingen vragen.
I hear you sell a cheat sheet for Readerman's exams.
Why are you whispering?
Well, the university janitor is right there.
And how do you think I passed the entrance test?
Seriously? Is everyone here a cheat?
Sure, but those are the ones who study. And they're not going to be hanging out in the bar the day before the exam now, are they?
Touché. Well, then, any chance I can score one of those cheat sheets off you?
Sorry, sweetheart. I only deal that kind of stuff to my friends.
Oh, dan moet ik nog zijn vriend worden ook. Maar ik weet niks over rock'n'roll. Dit dan. Dit dan?
I won't need any help figuring out a way to screw Readerman over. I've got plenty of ideas.
Oké. Waar is de exit? Oké. In ieder geval, jongens, ik zie alweer dat we op mijn tijd zitten. De volgende keer, ik weet niet wat we gaan doen. We zien het allemaal wel. Ik ga ondertussen wat meer over rock'n'roll leren. Want, nee, zonder dat lukt me niet. In ieder geval, met dat gezegd hebben we valt nog maar één te zeggen. Dus kijk zo even een duimpje omhoog. Help je mij mee, help het kanaal mee. Abonneer als jullie nog niet zeggen meneer. Dan hadden we mij nog maar één te zeggen. En dat is, doei!